Bees are trying to talk to us by Daily Dose of Internet.
Hello everyone, this is your Daily Dose of Internet. I think bees are trying to talk to us.
That's got to be incredibly hot.
ดูเอานะครับเผื่อมีเลขเผื่อใครมีโชคนะครับ
I know bees, they kind of do dances and stuff in regards to try and do certain things, whether it be a mating ritual, whether we're trying to communicate to each other. The waggle dance comes to mind, right? Bees are actually kind of very interesting creatures, and as far as I was last aware, this is probably entirely outdated information by now. At least when I was in high school, we didn't quite understand how bees could fly. Like, we know they have wings and know their wings flap, right? But how their wings work in regards to their body mass didn't quite make sense for the longest of time. If you do have that answer, I'd be very interested to hear it down in the comments section. But bees are very, very social and, for all intents and purposes, talkative creatures. Bees are actually super fascinating as well. Like, there's a lot that relies on bees and pollination, all that kind of stuff. That's super cool, though. I like it. I like that. Amazing. That's perfect. That is some grade A humor. You see it, you acknowledge it, and you follow through. You had an... Oh, no. The attitude is genetic. I don't know how much of that is genetic and how much of that is learned. When I went through Philosophy 101 in college, which was more of like a psychology course and how it was taught, I was expecting to read Socrates, Plato, Marcus Aurelius, things like that. Now, we were talking about, like, the monster experiment with the kids and the verbal abuse, right? We're talking about that. We were talking about what was it, the monkey experiment where the mother was replaced with the doll. We were talking about the one prison experiment where these kids were divided up into two groups, the prisoners and the guards, and how there was just inequality that just bred from that. And, you know, hey, you were seen as high. Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that was more of a psychology class in my own opinion. But there's always been the debate on how much is actually, like, nature versus nurture, and that is an incredibly interesting rabbit hole to go down in itself. And as far as I'm aware, there's things that we thought were nature that are in fact nurture. Things that we thought were nurture are in fact nature. It is an entire study in itself and quite fascinating. Needless to say, this is also kind of funny as well. As a meme, the sass passes along to the daughter, daughter. Very, very fascinating. Very, very funny meme.
A fight broke out at school, and this teacher went to go stop it.
I don't think people understand how cool teachers are. Like, I've talked about my own education experiences a number of times, and I know teachers that I know a teacher that would do this. Like, some teachers, the really cool ones, will just, they do not care by the fact that they do care, right? Their students start a fight, something happens, someone threatens one of their students, they will be right there. And I have immense respect for our educators, because not every educator would do this. And it really is unfortunate. And there is the argument that should they be expected to? Not necessarily, right? Do you go to work every day expecting Triangle Shirtwaist Factory, words, 2.0 Electric Boogaloo? No, that's why we have certain regulations. That's why you have certain safety features in place, right? That's why circular saws and stuff will have a drop setting to stop them, right? CNC mills have emergency stops. Like, there's so many things and so many redundant safety protocols that you shouldn't reasonably be going into work every day expecting to get hurt, expecting anything like that, right? Which number of people in the comments could absolutely tell me, well, Kip, actually, that's supposed to happen. That's why we have our safety officer, but in actuality, it's different. Trust me, I know. I'm aware. But once again, reasonably, that should never be the expectation. Should we reasonably expect educators to go in expecting a threat, expecting to have to break up fights, expecting to potentially have to get beaten on physically? No, absolutely not. No one should have that expectation. And the ones that look at this challenge and go, I'll take it, and who are just super good educators, we need to be respecting it, and we need to be acknowledging them more. There is nothing better, in my opinion, than an educator that is passionate about and good at what they do. Because they can teach you literally into the stars. Amazing. The bait and switch is kind of cool. That would have to, you could theoretically plan that. You would have to get multiple faculty and multiple higher ups on that, though. You would have to get people in on that and make sure that, hey, this is going to be okay, or hey, we are planning this, because that can go south really quick, especially, say, if you have a teacher that is former military or former police, right? That could potentially go south real quick. I love this. This is great. I couldn't do it. Cat. Amazing.
This guy tossed in his cat to go catch a rat.
No! Cat, please.
A group
Surprised the cat was okay. I know cats are, you know, they're fine. They will orient themselves on their feet, but still, being dropped from what, 9 foot, like 3 meters, something like that. Still, God, it could potentially hurt. So I'm glad the cat's okay, though. Cat was definitely scared by that rat, though. Rat definitely got him.
group of scientists wanted to show what it'd probably be like to have the same vision as a bee.
Aren't there settings for this? That's super cool, actually. Interesting how it highlights such warm colors. I don't have the dexterity for that. That's cool, though. I love that. There's so many things, fun things you do with physics. It's so cool.
Imagine screwing up so badly that a baby tells you to leave.
Do you want me to go?
That's got to be just the weirdest, just WTF feeling ever. Just like, you're not even sentient yet. Come on now. Those layers are really cool, actually. That takes a lot. That's super cool, though. Artists can do such cool things like that. That's why I'm such a fan of, you know, hey, make sure you pay your artists. Make sure that, you know, you pay them what the art is worth, because some will absolutely try to undercut, right? And it's just like, no, what are you charging? What do you want to charge? What do you feel, you know, not that you feel obligated to charge, what do you want to charge for this, right? And absolutely, I've commissioned a few art pieces. Some of them is in the Discord server as well. And it's like, good art just carries. There's so many cool things you can do with art. Like, I don't think anybody expected, you know, to pop on one day and this kind of happen. Respect your artists, because they make the world a lot brighter, a lot better.
This delivery driver pulled off a big brain move.
Amazing.
This guy asked his friend to
yeah.
record their marriage proposal.
Cat. That's a raccoon. No, it's a raccoon. Amazing. We all have that one friend. Let's be real. We all have that one friend. Limzard. I guess this lizard is here now. Oh, he's away. Oh my god. Did he just play a game of tag? Did the lizard tag him, you're it, and then run off like the raccoon, right? The raccoon that comes over, like, tags you and runs away, and it's like, did you just do that? Did you just tag me? You sly little...
That is the end of this video. We hope you enjoyed, and I will see you guys again very, very soon. Later.
A lot of cool things you can do with science, too. Science and art are definitely underappreciated. Especially in modern day where, oh my god, I went on TikTok. I feel I could do TikTok because I question everything that I see. So if someone says, oh, this is this, I have enough ability to either find the information myself or talk to somebody that knows that information to corroborate that, right? Like if someone was like, oh, well, the difference between old world and new world tarantulas is old world tarantulas are only found in like South America. And it's like, no? Did we forget urticating hairs exist? And I literally have someone who's an arachnologist that can go ask and say like, hey, Miko, I have a question for you about these urticating hairs, right? And or I can Google the information myself, right? And there's just so many like stupid things that I find that I have more of an appreciation for scientists than I used to, and for artists than I used to, because if you're not shilling pseudoscience, if you're not, you know, shilling mis or malinformation, and you know you're a scientist, you should absolutely be respected. You took the time out of your day, you got your career, you got your whatever your degree is, and you are authorized to speak in that field. You're not some weird person on TikTok or YouTube trying to spread mis or malinformation and scientists, artists, and teachers, they all have my just immense respect. But I digress. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on the cat and the fall? What are your thoughts on the baby? Has your kid or some kid you've known ever done that to you? What are your thoughts on, I guess, artists and scientists? And do you think that scientists in this day and age are underappreciated for people that go to TikTok and YouTube University? Let me know in the comment section, all that fun stuff, and I will see you all in the next one.